Indonesia has the largest Muslim population in the world. More than 85% of its population adheres to Islam. This demographic reality is a unique feature of the archipelago's identity, with Islam having woven itself into the fabric of Indonesian life for centuries. Yet history shows that a majority does not always determine a nation's direction. The political voice of Islam in Indonesia has fluctuated, rising and falling like the tides of its own seas. Islam entered the archipelago not with the sword, but with the scales of a merchant and the wisdom of a scholar. It spread through preaching, trade, and culture. The teachings of Sufi scholars, the revered Wali Songo in Java, resonated deeply with local animist and Hindu-Buddhist wisdom, making Islam feel familiar and welcoming. Early Islamic kingdoms like Samudera Pasai in Sumatra and Demak in Java became vibrant centers of learning and commerce, their influence radiating outward through moral example, not military conquest. It functioned as a complete way of life rather than an instrument of coercion. This peaceful equilibrium changed permanently under Dutch colonial rule. The colonial administration, wary of any unifying force, began to view Islam as a potent political threat. Policies were designed to secularize governance and co-opt local aristocrats, creating a buffer against religious influence. But the more Islam was suppressed, the stronger its identity as a symbol of resistance became. Religious scholars and their institutions, the pesantren, became secret centers of anti-colonial thought and action. The Great Wars led by figures like Prince Diponegoro were powerful struggles where Islam served as the banner for freedom. On the other hand, Nahdlatul Ulama, NU, was born to fortify traditional Islam, deeply rooted in its vast network of pesantren. NU became the guardian of Nusantara's culture and spirituality, serving tens of millions in rural areas. After a long struggle, independence was won, and Muslims formed the clear demographic majority in the new nation. However, Islamic voices did not solely define the state's foundation. A profound debate over the Jakarta Charter tested the unity of the founders. In a monumental act of political compromise, Pancasila was embraced as a shared, inclusive framework for all Indonesians. Islam stepped back from a formal state role, but its influence in shaping public morality and national character remained immense. During the Old Order era under Sukarno, Islamic politics were often restricted and viewed with suspicion of being anti-nationalist. This suspicion was weaponized and continued under the New Order regime of Suharto. Yet, it proved to be socially resilient. A vibrant Islamic revival flourished beneath the surface through campus dakwah movements and the vast social networks of its organizations. The reform era of 1998 finally opened the floodgates of political freedom and expression. Yet, this newfound liberty led to a fragmentation of Islamic political voices. Dozens of new parties emerged, each claiming to represent Muslims, which paradoxically weakened their collective influence. Muslims are often courted during election periods but frequently neglected once power is secured. Now, hope lies with a younger Muslim generation, more educated, digitally connected, and aware of the challenges of the times. They emphasize Islam as a source of public ethics, justice, and responsibility, not mere symbolism. Across various professions and roles, Islamic voices must remain present, more active and consistent when needed, for the good of the Ummah and Indonesia.